What hope do we have? Yahweh. Through which channel? Church. But I know, even if Gitonga will decide to keep quiet, even if Lai will choose to remain quiet, even if Mark Karaoke will continue being quiet, the Lord will raise young men that will surprise them. The Lord will raise young men, an army that will surprise them. An army that will arise from the church and from the street. An army of young men who are not afraid of the Goliath who have been threatening Kenyans. One day the Lord will pour the spirit of David and Gideon in this land. Surely, those who ate, they will vomit through their nose. Write that prophecy down. One day, at the time of Yahweh, the Lord will raise young men with the spirit of David and Gideon in them. Those who ate the blood of Kenyans shall vomit through their nose. One time. And that time is not far. That time is just around the corner. Let me speak this as a prophet. I see tomorrow God sending the spirit of David and Gideon upon Kenya. Young men will arise from churches and from the streets. And every man who fed on the blood of innocent Kenyans shall vomit through their nose. And that is not very far. It's just around the corner. For the Lord has warned and warned, but no one is listening. But hear this. The Lord is raising an army, unstoppable army. An army that you cannot convince. An army that you cannot deceive. An army that you cannot comprehend. An army that you cannot underestimate. They will come like a swarm. Every green tree that you have planted, they will leave it dry sticks. And every wealth that you have stored, they will return it back home. Even if you kept those wealth overseas, this army will be too tough to be controlled. The wealth will be brought back home. And the shame of your children's children because of you shall be great. And what I'm saying is not far. It's just around the corner. Some of the politicians today who think they are mighty, you will live to witness the shame. For the Lord is warning every day. But like Noah and his people, you are taking our warnings like we are looking for money. You call us names. No. We see what you cannot see. Listen, my friend. Even with your papers and education, what a prophet can see while seated, even if you were to climb the tallest tree, still you can't see it. And that army is not far. It's just around the corner. When Jeremiah told people, change your ways, show justice, have mercy, don't deceive yourself with this temple thing. It shall be brought down. Don't talk about your great walls. Shall be pulled down. Don't talk about your rivers in Jerusalem. They shall dry when that time comes. Many prophets arose to accuse Jeremiah, to insult Jeremiah, to frustrate Jeremiah. Others were like Akina Pashur and others. The king was incited against Jeremiah. He even threw Jeremiah into the latrine. But trust me, when Jeremiah told, even you, what you are seeing today, you will never see it. Change your ways. He thought it was again. Your children will be killed in front of you. The king was looking at the bodyguard and the sister and he said, who can touch my children? Who? How? With all this army. But when the time came and the Lord allowed Nebuchadnezzar to come from north. I am telling you. Jeremiah said, the army that the Lord, the enemy that the Lord will allow to come over you, they are like fire. They are warriors. They charge before they fight. They love fighting. Fighting is their meal, is their food. If you deny them to fight, then you are torturing them. You cannot withstand them. But the people of Jerusalem had never experienced that. They could not see what Jeremiah was seeing, because Jeremiah was a prophet even though he was still young. When we are warning Kenya, they are trying to look and rate us in different perspectives. They are using wrong microscopes to check us. No, you cannot see us in the physical eye and understand us. Don't try to rate us with the vehicles we drive, with where we live. No, we are messengers. We are on mission to save you. If you want to know who we are, look at us through spirit. Then you will know who we are. But you can't hear the voice. You don't want to hear the voice. But I am telling you, time will come. And if you want to know, learn from yesterday. If there is anything we ever spoke and it came to pass, then is that not too enough for you to believe in what we are speaking today? If yesterday there's something we spoke and it came to pass, then trust in what we are saying today. It might also come to pass. Kenya was not born yesterday. Prophets have been there. Such a voice used to be heard during the days of Moi. You remember Kina Bishop Muge? Huh? You remember them? But when Kibaki took over, did the voice continue? No. When Uhuru took over, did you hear prophets warning Kenya? No. We were busy preaching the gospel of salvation. So we are not mad to be speaking in this season. Something is not right. We need to change our ways. I am done with that.